The family was extremely important in ancient Egyptian society. We have representations of family members together, the mother breastfeeding a child here, perhaps her sister attending to her hair. If we look at the walls of the tombs, we see an emphasis on the family for eternity, the family in the afterlife, the children playing at their parents' feet. We have plenty of representations of playing in ancient Egypt. We even have representations of animals playing games. This is the board game Senet. It means coming or passing by, and it was played by two players with different playing pieces. You see the two types here, and you can see that the playing pieces were stored in a drawer in the game board when the game wasn't being played. Moves were determined by throwing throw sticks, casting sticks, flat on one side, curved on the other, sometimes with an animal head at one end. They also threw the knuckle bones of animals, astragaloi, which were often then replicated in materials such as faience. The ancient Egyptians played a variety of board games. As well as Senet, they played a game that translates as 20 squares. Early on in ancient Egyptian history, during the time of the pyramids, they played a game with the board in the form of a snake. The game was called Mehen. In fact, this was the name of the snake that protected the sun god on his journey through the underworld. The game of dogs and jackals was played with pegs with the heads of dogs and jackals. You see an ivory gaming board here. Toys for children took all sorts of different forms. A girl named Happy, who was buried at Lisht in northern Egypt, was buried with dancing pygmies. Threads or strings and a pulley were used to make these pygmies dance. This cat in the British Museum is made of wood, but it has bronze teeth. When the string was pulled, the jaw of the cat opens and closes. The girls in ancient Egypt played with dolls like girls do today. This one has hair made of threads with tiny clay balls. Tutankhamun, as a boy, enjoyed playing with a spinning top. You see an example from his tomb here. We can identify with these toys and games. We can understand and appreciate ancient Egyptian childhood. We have a range of balls from ancient Egypt, but the best quality ones were made of leather. We have leather straps sewn around a core of straw, sometimes reeds, dried grass, barley husks, hair, yarn, or chaff. We even see girls playing with those balls, juggling with them, on the walls of one of the tombs at Beni Hassan in Middle Egypt.